Hi, I'm Jourdan Johnson,
And I'm Sharde Jones.
and there has been a misconception that has been going on in our society for many ages. Many people outside of our generation believe that us teens and younger people only define beauty as what's on the outside of a person. And Nancy Edcott's Survival of the Prettiest, she argues that we need to change ourselves to be beautiful.
Also, in the documentary America Beautiful, Daryl Roberts argues that beauty is only seen as the outer appearance of people. He asks many men what they would look for in a woman, and most of them said that they would look for a slender, tall woman with long hair without flaws. Since beauty has been portrayed this way, as being flawless for hundreds of years, many people are forced to believe that this is what defines beauty.
In the book Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Frankenstein is described to be an ugly man, and he isn't accepted in their society at all because he's ugly. When really he had a really good heart. He saved people, and he was a really good friend to the blind man.
And also in Dave Beach's The Political of Beauty, he argues that beauty is losing its innocence because it's becoming more violent and more judgmental every day.
So we asked a few elders what do they think us teens define as being beautiful, and this is what they had to say.
How do y'all think that teens define beauty?
I think teens define beauty. I think you overrate what beauty means. You don't look at beauty from the inside of a person's personality or spirit.
Right.
You
I
look
think it's
at
the outer, your outer appearance.
Right. You think teens think beauty is about what's on the outside instead of the actual spirit of the person on the inside. Are you kind-hearted? Are you compassionate? Are you faithful? But the teens care more about what kind of clothes they wear, how they look on them, and if my hair is pink, or that's how I think teens define beauty.
And I also feel that teens always concentrate so much on their outer appearance instead of the inner being. I think teens feel that they have to look a certain way to be accepted in a certain group or be accepted by society. They don't look at the inner person and what that person has to offer from within. It's always about, am I pretty enough? Do I wear the right makeup? Do I wear the right clothes? Or am I fitting in with that group that's popular?
And to piggyback, do I have the best cell phone or the top of the line phone, or my earrings, or is my earrings big enough?
It's not about that.
Or did I spend enough money on my nails and my feet instead of focusing on the spirit inside of a person and what you can do for another person.
After viewing this, we see that people outside of our generation really do believe that us teens only define beauty as a person's outer appearance. Therefore, we took the time to interview many young people between the ages of 13 and 21, and our evidence proves otherwise. This is what they have.
How do you define beauty?
Beauty is what, I guess, when you look at something that pleases you, that can be considered beautiful. Like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So whatever you see as beautiful or pleasing or nice or something that you desire, that's what beauty is. That's what I see what beauty is.
Okay. What is your definition of beauty?
Beauty is supposed to be like about the inside and your character, but in reality, it's about looks and appearances. And when you look at somebody and you like them, you define them as beautiful on who they are and like what they look like their eyes, or how long or short their hair is, or their skin complexion, or how they're dressed, or things like that.
Okay.
Beauty.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say there's a definition of beauty because everybody has their own definition, and you can't really pinpoint like what is beauty. But for me, I would say beauty, it's personality, like your own personality and just how you present yourself, your character.
How do you define beauty?
When I think beauty, I think it's more than just, of course there's the obvious like outside physical aspect, but then you have like the inner self, your personality. So I think beauty is a combination of your outside and inside, your personality, your good looks, whether or not you're good, just a combination of them to become how beautiful you are. That just doesn't, I can't say it right, but it's, inside counts more, but the outside does count too.
Okay.
How would you define beauty?
Not ugly.
Cute. So beauty to you is cute.
Beautiful.
Okay.
How do you define beauty?
Natural. Natural beauty is the way to go.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, like instead of girls wearing a weave, just wear your hair natural.
Okay.
That's all I like my girls doing. That's it.
How would you define beauty?
Well, I would define beauty as the person's attitude, and then the outer beauty is how they look and how they keep themselves.
How would you define beauty?
I see beauty as more of an inner thing, not an outer thing. Because people who are beautiful on the outside, they're not beautiful on the inside.
So how would you define beauty?
I think I would have to define beauty as like, I think it's really a, depending on who you're asking thing. Like, I feel like if I tried to define beauty, I might come off as being like, oh, I think I know everything about the world. And it's not something that someone can really themselves define. You can say that something looks beautiful or someone is beautiful, but nobody can really say what is beautiful because we didn't put what's here. That's what I think about beauty.
How would you define beauty?
Well, beauty can be defined in a variety of words, but basically, I guess, from my definition, I would say beauty comes from within mainly. It comes from inside of a person, personality, and how a person presents him or herself. Basically, my saying for beauty is how can one be beauty on the outside without being beautiful on the inside. It comes hand in hand, which means you can't be attractive or have physical appearances such as body curves or skin complexions, hair length, without having a good inner personality and basically present yourself in a mature way and everything like that. Like they said, it can be seen on the outside, but like I said, it comes.
Even though most people see that beauty is on the inside, there are still those that think beauty is only the outer appearance.
How would you define beauty?
I would define beauty as being pretty in the face, physical stuff like pretty smile, pretty eyes, long hair, stuff like that. No glasses, no braces, just
How would you define beauty?
To me, I define beauty as, a little girl, nice long hair, light-skinned it, big old body. That is not a big woman, I'm talking about a nice slim one with some curves. That's what they call it,
After reading the books, watching the documentaries, and interviewing our peers, we have concluded that beauty comes from within and is not just the physical appearance.
Although other generations may think that us young people define beauty as an outer thing, we really have got all the evidence that proves otherwise. So I'm Jourdan.
And I'm Sharde.
And we're out.